Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial, the famous song Slightly Out of Tune, written by Tom Jobim and Newton Mendoza in 1958, on lyrics by Jesse Cavanaugh in 1962. This is naturally the English version of DESAFINADO, which you all also find on my channel, so you can look in which of these tutorials I explain things best to you and maybe mix the text if you want, since my harmonic line driving will be exactly the same. So we're going to play in the original key of F, but we're going to lower the transposition key of our digital piano by 3 semitones, which will prevent us from playing in a more difficult key because it is much too high for me, and let's do it together. You see the 2 green marks that's in this model of piano. We have a middle 1 marker. This is a neutral position. We have 6 semitone below available and 6 semitone above available. I need to have 3 semitone below. 1, 2, 3. I apply, and then all the keyboard is going lower of 1 tone and a half. So it's maybe a digital new piano, I don't know. You can read your book and you'll see it exists at in the part of transposition. So naturally you must always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check what is the value of the transposition key and to apply if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, symbolized by the 2 letters K and T, key transpose, that there is nothing to modify. And today, for example, it is -3 or 1 tone and a half less. So a last word, you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's go to the introduction first, and I suggest to present you 3 levels. The first one, that it will be a ballad. In the first time we are playing, and I'm showing you all the chords and all the harmonies, and then you can sing a ballad. That will be very simple. And between two, like this, with the ballad. Between two, and the next part we are looking for the basso ostinato, that means the bossa nova. Okay, so it will be the real bossa nova, but I mean I'm talking to the beginners, and I would like you can sing and very easily. So let's start with the introduction. First, all in ballad mode. So D, E, F, and G7. So let me give you a trick on all my tutorials. What is very important to make the difference between the 7 and the major 7. You see, we'll start on the G. The scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, and root. Okay, that's the G. You see, I'm talking about in degrees. Like for example, the scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, D, E, F, and G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, and root. So what is the difference? You will always find on all the tonalities, it will be not a trick, under just a semitone below the major 7 and the semitone below the major 7, you will always find the 7. You hear the song 7, that's the third minor dominant, and the major 7 is the third major. You see, the color is completely different, and I didn't have time to give you some harmonies. Listen, but it is very important to learn this semitone, this trick. Okay, so we start by a G7, root, third, fifth. So in degrees, the 1, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7. Okay, the 7, the 3rd minor. Okay. Okay, so G, ba-dum, bam, 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 and then you have a C. We have a C7 9, and the fourth is 11. Okay, so have a look on the scale of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7. We're going to use the 7. You see what is important to make the difference? And so it's 8, major 7, 8, the root, the C. 9, we're going to use a 9. 9, what I'm using, okay? 9, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so the F, that the fourth and the 11, you see that the same note, but it's an extension. So in extension, and then the D as a 9, that the second one also too, but we're going to use the extension, you know, more high. So we have 7, 9, and 11. Say the fifth. So C, 7, 9, 11. So we have G, B flat, D, and F. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. F, E flat, E, G, and then we resolve with the F major 7, 9. Scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. You see the 8, major 7. So we're going to use the third, root, third, fifth, major 7, and the 9 with a G. So say F major 7, 9. Okay. So we have A, C, E, and G. Okay. G, F, F, E, F, and then we resolve with a C7 sharp 5. Root, third, the fifth sharp, and the 7, and I return and reverse C on the top. Okay, the root on the top. So we have E, A flat, B flat, C. So slowly, down from the start. Down, and then we start to sing. Okay. So you have the guide what you see all the song. Okay. In also the video, of course. Start to sing slowly. F major 7. I didn't play the melody because we are playing all the harmony with right hand, the bass with our left hand, and we make the melody with our voice. So you can discovering and maybe have a looking on another tutorial on other channel. Say the pretty tutorials, just only if you want just only to play the melody with piano. This is not my my spirit on my channel. It's only a voice piano. So again, love is like a never-ending. So F major 7 in ballad. Love is like a never-ending melody. G 7 flat 5. So G, C the fifth flat 5. So G, B, C, D flat, and F. Next one. And if you want, let me give you a small fantasy between two. Just before you play the third one, it will be from the major mode to the minor mode on G minor. So you can use these two fingers inside, this one and this one. You play F and A, and on this one you play, and those both one, you play the E and the G. Bang, bam, 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 M, G minor. You see, we was on G flat 5, the fifth come back on this regular position on the just the fifth, but the B has become a minor third. We was on major mode and now we're on minor mode. So from the start, love is like a never-ending melody. It's an option. If you don't want to play that, you play that. Love is like a never-ending melody. You see, always have compare. And then next one, C7, very easy. Root, third, fifth, 7. you keep the fifth in place and the 7, but the third you reverse on the top, the E. So we have G, B flat, and E. E to a symphony. So A minor, flat 5. Scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So roots and minor, 5th and 7. So A, C, but the third, the fifth, we're going to flat. Okay, we're descending a semitone, a flat 5. Okay, the E flat, and the G we keep in place, the 7, the G. Okay, so again, love is like a never-ending melody, and then on G minor, always have compare C7, E to a 7, and we are resolve symphony. You see, it will be very easy. You just have to put the G flat, G to the flat, but we change the bass, and because it's become now D7 flat 9, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, flat 9. So we're going to use this flat 9. So root, sub, 5th, 7. We keep the 5th and the 7 in place. Okay, the flat 9, the third, 1, 2, 3 on the top, the F sharp, and that's it. So from the start, slowly, love is like a never-ending melody, always have compared it to a symphony, and then go back to the G minor, 7, a symphony conduct. We have a A7 flat 5, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5. Okay, so E become E flat. So we're going to use the E flat, 1, 2, 3, the third on the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see, major 7, semitone below the root, the A. But we're going to use G, that it's a 7. So it's a reverse. Okay. So it's a pretty beautiful harmony. Okay. So G, D flat, E flat. For the last word, symphony conduct, idolizing, D7. We keep the 5th and the 7, the root on the top and the third on the top. So we have A, C, D, and F sharp, lighting on the moon, and we resolve from the root to the flat 9. You remember, it will be exactly the same chord that before, D7 flat 9. So from the always have compared, the last line, it to a symphony, the symphony conduct by the lighting on the moon. And now G. So if you want to play G7, you can, instead of this chord, what I suggest that the G 7, 13, that the 6, 13. So scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see 6 and 13, this is the extension, the E. I suggest to play these chords, it will move the color. It's so beautiful and easy. But if you want to play G, it's a regular. But it will be better to use this chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We keep the 7. The third, 1, 2, 3, the B with the third, and the 13 on the top. Okay, or this one, it's up to you. You have the choice. What I'm showing you, it's all time. It's an option. You make your choice between the option. Okay, so and then we keep our bass in G, and from here to here. We're going to use a G flat 9, G7 flat 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, measure 7, 8, 9, flat 9, the A flat. You see? Third, 5th, 7, and flat 9. So we have B, D, F, and A flat. So from the let's go back to the line before. A symphony conduct by the lighting of the moon. The G, but a song of love is lighting. You see, but a song of love is lightly out of tune. It's a simply F sharp or a G flat major 7. Scale of F sharp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a pretty hard scale. We have the 5 black. So root, third, 5th major 7. So of course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 3, 5, and the major 7. The semitone below, you see the F sharp. So, and we resolve with a C sharp 5, 7. You know this chord, okay? So from the last line, a symphony conduct by the lighting of the moon, but a song of love is lightly out of tune. At the end of the third verse. So second verse, same thing at the start. F major 7, 1, your kisses raise me to a feather pitch. F major 7, G, and now G, flat 5, 7, flat 5. You can do it that again. G minor 7, now the orchestration, C7, doesn't seem, A minor 7, flat 5. Same so rich, same chord, exactly the same chord that it was before in the first verse. D7 flat 9, G minor 7. Seems to me you've changed, and now we'll change of the chord. We are playing a B flat minor 6. So scale of B flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, major 7, 8, and major 7, 8, root. So we're going to use the root, the third minor, 1, 2, 3, okay, D flat. And then we are going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6 on the bottom, and the 5th on the top. So B flat minor, the 5th and the 6th, B flat minor 6. Okay, so we have G, B flat, D flat, and F. So again, from the seems to me you've changed the tune we use. So you know this chord, it's F major 7, 9. We have A, C, E, and G. We used to sing, and then you play the end of the second verse. The E flat 9, E7 flat 9, scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, flat 9. So root, third, 5th, 7, flat 9, and we resolve on the root on the E. Okay. So E, F flat, B, D, first F, and second one in the second time the E. Okay, like this, bam bam. From the start of the second verse. Once your kisses raise me to a feather bed. That's an option, of course. No, the orchestration doesn't seem so rich, and seems to me you've changed the tune we used to sing. Hey, bam bam. And now you have two options. We are change the tone, and from the F on E, and now we're going on the A major 7. So you see we play bam 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 basically. So you have the choice. You can make this one chromatically ascending, ba da 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 da, right, with both hands. And then you fall on the A major 7, or with just in one hand, or nothing. I mean, we used to sing like the bossa nova. You have the choice, the option. You choose. Okay, A major 7. We are playing three line with A major 7. So, and we start exactly on the same with the same chord, and we just only on this 3 line change the middle chord. The last one will be exactly the same. Bam bam. Okay. So A major 7, root 3rd 5th major 7. So you see semitone below the A. So A, B, D flat, E, and A flat. Like the bossa nova, C7. Okay, G, B flat, you know the C7, B flat, and E. That's the reverse of the E on the top. So again, like the bossa nova, love should swing 1 and 2. During these 3 lines that I told you, it will be exactly the same thing. So what is it? It's a B minor 7, scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not easy scale. Three cluster. We got it. We get it. So root 3rd minor, 5th, and 7. We keep the root and the 3rd on the place. The 7 is going on the bottom, and the 5th with the F sharp on the bottom too. So F sharp, A, B, and D. But what is interesting to be here with a B, because we resolve very easily on the E7 from the B minor 7 to the E7. So again from the bridge, what I'm calling these 3 lines bridge. Ba 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 ya ba ba, like the bossa nova, love should swing 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba ba ya ba ba ba. Again, second line. We used to harmonize. You see, we changed the middle chord, this one. Instead of the C7 before, and now it will be a B flat diminished 7. What is it? Scale of B flat. What is a diminished 7? We're going to use after. So we need to know how it's built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7. Root 3rd 5th. That's a position of a B flat normal. I mean, very simply, in the root position. B flat, the root, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7. So we keep the root in place. We diminish the 3rd, a semitone, the 5th, and the 7. And it's become a B flat diminished 7. But because we have keeping in place the B flat. Okay. So and then you can reverse this chord. The B flat on the top. Bam 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 bam. You see, it will be very easy to make after all the reverse. So we are going to use this position. So again, like we used to harmonize. So B flat, D flat, E, and G. But you know how to build. We'll see after later. A diminished 7. So again, we used to harmonize to soul in perfect time. B minor 7 and D7. You see, I've promised. Okay, bam bam. Okay, again, we used to harmonize to soul in perfect time. 2, 3, and 4. The 3rd line, ba ba ya da da da. Okay, now the lyrics, A major 7. So you choose. You can do with your left hand, for to fall on the F sharp, or with both, or nothing. I mean, now the lyrics, and you see that the 3rd chord that we change. In the first line, we've got the C7, and then we have the B flat diminished 7, and now that the F sharp minor 7. You see? So now the lyrics, F minor 7, F sharp minor 7, root, third minor, fifth and 7 on the scale. Root, third minor, fifth and 7. So we have G flat, F sharp, same thing. We have A, we have D flat and E. So you choose. Now the lyrics, for example, and the melody again, B minor 7, you see, don't even rhymes. And now we're changing again the tonalities. I mean, ba da 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 to the C major, from the A major 7 to the C major 7. So we're going up. So for you can use this this fantasy, ba ba da da da, and then boom, E flat, D flat, and then boom on C. Chromatically, you see, it's a fantasy, personal fantasy, but if you don't agree, you didn't do. I mean, you do that. Now the lyrics and the melody don't even rhyme directly, for you forgot. So what is it? This is a C major 7 reverse. We keep the fifth and the major 7. The root is coming on the top, the third on the top. See, root, third, fifth, major 7, summit below. So it's the C major 7 reverse. That very simply, I mean, that the third reverse. We have G, we have B, we have C, and we have E. But what is interesting to be here, because for the next one we are going to play a C sharp diminished 7, scale of C sharp, very hard scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. So in regular position, let me show you a C sharp 7. So you remember, like it was for the B flat. Root, the third, the fifth, and the 7. We keep the root in place. We diminish the third, the fifth, and the 7. So you see we have D flat, E, G, and B flat. So you can reverse the C sharp. You reverse the B. Say like this. Bam, 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 bam. It's only a reverse. So we're going to use this position, but we are playing the C sharp on our left hand. So again, for you forgot the melody, because why in this position? Because it will be very easy to go to the next position on the D minor 7 reverse. Scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roots and minor, fifth and 7. You keep the fifth and the 7. The root is coming in the top, the third on the top. So we have A, C, D, F. We'll always croon, and we resolve very easy. You see, very near. You see, to the D minor 7, to the G7. So again, from the descending. Oh, you forgot the melody. C sharp diminished 7. Oh, we'll always croon. G7. Okay, and so what goes from the major mode to the minor mode? We didn't change our bass, you see. And so what goes that slightly? D 7 flat 9, out of tune. G minor 7 again, and we resolve with a C7. Okay, from the last A major 7. Now the lyrics and the melody don't even rhyme. Ba da da da. For you forgot the melody. Oh, we always croon. And though I could heart that slightly out of tune, G minor 7 and we resolve. The fourth, the last verse. F major 7. Turn your heart, your mind the way it used to be. G 7 sharp, flat 5. Okay, if you want, of course. G join with me in harmony. And now we're playing exactly the same chord, the A minor flat 5, but we raise the voice and sing a song of loving, you see, and sing a song of loving. So again, E minor flat 5 7. We resolve like on the other verse, okay? D 7 flat 9. We've got G minor 7 to be together. B flat together. B flat minor 6 again, okay? The reverse. You know, G, B flat, D flat, and F. We saw this chord. And before A minor 7 reverse, scale of A1, root, third, fifth, 7, but minor, the third minor, and the 7 is coming on the bottom. So we play G, A, C, and E, and then we resolve by a D7 flat 9, okay, and it will be the ending. So let's go back to the fourth verse, okay? June, your heart is mine the way it used to be. Okay, join with me in harmony, G minor 7, C7, and sing a song of loving. We've got to be together and before too long. And that will be the end, you see. There'll be the E, G minor, G7, no desafinado. When you, sorry, D, E, when you give B flat minor, B flat minor 7, root, B flat, the third minor, the fifth with the F, and the F flat for the 7, okay? So B flat, D flat, F, and A flat. Again, there'll be no desafinado when you give your heart to me completely. So, two options. What I suggest, it will be more simply to do that because it's an extension, maybe a little bit harder. So you can play E flat 7 very reverse, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, root third, fifth, 7. You keep the fifth and the 7 in place. The root is coming in the top and the third on the top. Okay, the G. So B flat, D flat, E flat, and G, and E flat, of course. But if you want to play D flat, F, A flat, and C, that you resolve with B flat, like this, bam, 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 you can, but it will be more safe to do that. Bam, bam, okay. You have the choice. You do what you want. It's up to you. It's only pleasure. So again, there'll be no desafinado when you give your heart to me completely. Okay, E flat 7, then you won't G7 again, be slightly out of tune. C7, you'll sing along with me, along with me. Okay, that the F major 7 9, along with me, and then you resolve. And if you want to go back to the start of the song, love is like a never-ending melody, then it will be turned over. Or you can change in Portuguese, in French. You find these two languages on my channel, and you read the text and you apply all the chords, and it will be run. So and if you want to finish the song, you do that, bam, bam. For example, very simply, C, D, C, and you play the F major 7, for example, root third fifth major 7, F, A, C, E, for example, you see, ba da da da. There's a thousand possibilities. Well, I mean, let's go back to in the last time in ballad on this last part. There'll be no desafinado when you give your heart to me completely or completely, then you won't be slightly out of tune. You sing along with me. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, and now the between two. The between two consists to try to make, there's no risk, you just only play the root and you play the chords like this. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba. It's a good preparation for to make the bossa nova. I mean, like this for the first verse, for example, and we try on the second verse with just only one finger. Okay, love is like a never-ending melody. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. You see, always have compared it to a symphony. Symphony conduct by the lighting of the moon, but a song of love is slightly above you. And now we're going to try to make just with only that the prelude of the bossa nova, just only the tempo with for to try to progress with your split of your hand. Second verse. Once you kiss, your kisses raise me to a favor pitch. Just only, you see, with the root, the fundamental. I forget the fantasy. Now the orchestration doesn't sing so rich. Seems to me you've changed the tune we used to sing. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. For example, like the bossa nova, love should swing. Bam, ba-da-da, bam, bam, bam. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. We used to harmonize to solemn perfect time. Bum, bum, bum. The lyrics now what I'm doing is the perfect time. I of course da 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 da. Now the lyrics and the melody don't even rhyme. Okay. So yes, I make a mistake just before da 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 da. It was too early. And then you can carry on, you can make a mix, and it is the start to make the independence, you see, and then you can start ba-da-da-da, and then for you forgot the melody. It's a between two, you see. Our hearts will always croon you training, and so what goods are us slightly out of tune. Tune your heart to mind the way it used to be. Bum, 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 bum. You say, join with me in harmony and sing a song of loving. We've got to be together and before too long. We beat no desafinado when you give your heart to be completely, then you won't be slightly out of tune. You sing along with me, for example. And now so I think you understand. And now let's talk about the famous basso ostinato. I mean the bossa nova. It's a process of repeating a rhythmic formula consistently. So all I'm doing is that from the introduction intro, I'm going to use the root and the fifth, and I revert the fifth. So let's have a look. All the song with like this. So pa dum pam pa da pa pa. Where the fifth from the G is our first chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the D. So I'm going to the root and I revert the D. So like this. Pa da pam pa da pam 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 pa da pam pa da pam one pam. Okay. So pa dum pam the G pop pam 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 pam. You're training, and then that it to match as a time, a little bit time. You should training. You see, pam 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 pam, and then it's become natural. You see, pam 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 pam. Then you change easily. So now let's have a look on all the chords, and you decide if you want to play or not, or maybe I don't know. It's a little bit advanced, I know, but I try to make for the really beginners. It's pretty hard, being just only less of 1 hour to make something complete, and I need for explain 4, 5, 6, 7 hours for the harmonies and the thing, but it's impossible on one video, and it's impossible. So I do my best. So what I mean, where I was, yes, on G, bam ba da da bam bam, C, and on our C, C 9 11 7 9 11. We're gonna have, where is the fifth? 1 2 3 4 5. That's the G. So I'm gonna use the C and the G reverse. You see, pam, like this, pam ba da pam 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 ba da dum. And for F, where is the fifth? 1 2 3 4 5. That's the C. So I'm gonna use the F, the root, and the fifth on the bottom. Bam bam ba dum bam, and then one bam, and then we start to sing. Love is like a, you can start very slowly. I know I'm running a little bit, but because there's the time, and I try to make the best what I can. But I mean, this song you can play very slowly, like this. Like it, love is like a never-ending melody. You see, very smooth. So first F with of course 1 2 3 4 5. That's the C. Bum 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 bum. Love is like a never-ending melody. Watch where is the fifth is flat, and we should revert the fifth. Now we are going to revert the flat 5 because it's the flat 5. So we're going to use the G and the C sharp. Bam ba da ba 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 da ba dum ba da da da. And we're then on the minor mode. We go back to the, because the fifth is come back. Just, you see, the D. So always have come. So we're going to use the G and the D now. Okay. Always have compare C with a G. It do a same thing for where the fifth is flat. So you see, we don't gonna use the E, but the E flat. You see, funny, and then we resolve by the D7 flat 9. Okay. D normal 1 2 3 4 5. Where the D, the fifth, at the G. So D, the what that the E, A. Sorry, 1 2 3 4 5. Of course that A. So again from the start. Love is like a never-ending melody. Da 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 da. From the minor mode, always have compared it to same. Sorry, bam bam bam, bam bam bam, da 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 da. minor. Again, we come back on the fifth. Symphony conduct. A, where's the fifth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the E. So A and E. By the lighting D and A of the moon, we change the chords with a flat 9, but we didn't change the root. Of the moon. For G now. G with D. But our song of love is slightly off. Wait, the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the C sharp. So F sharp and C sharp. Play off tune. Second verse. Once your kisses raise me to a favorite beat. Flat 5. Pa 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 pa. Da 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 da. We go back on the D. No, the orchestration C and G doesn't seem. Flat 5 seems too so rich. D and A seems to me you've changed. On the B flat diminish, where the fifth of the B flat minor, the minor, so not diminish, the minor. That the F. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, the fifth is the F. So B flat and F. The tune we used to sing by Bamba A, where the fifth, the E. Like the bossa nova, love should swing. The B, where the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the F sharp. So B and F sharp. A major 7, where you two harmonize. We're on the diminish, so we're gonna use the diminish. I mean 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we have diminished the fifth to the F to the E, so we're gonna use diminish on the bottom too. Okay, so I mean we play the E, so we play the E on the bottom and not the F. But would be normally the fifth, the F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that diminishes the E, so we're gonna play this one. So again, from the we used to harmonize, just so in perfect time. Same chords, okay. B with F sharp, E with B, da 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 da. The third line with A major 7. Now the lyrics. Where the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C sharp, F sharp, C sharp. The melody don't even rhyme. And now for the C, very easy. 1 ba ba ba. C major 7. That's the fifth, the G. So C and G. For you forgot the melody. Same thing for we didn't change the G because it's diminished. Normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth natural, it's on the C sharp, it will be A flat, but we are on diminish. Okay? So on diminish, we are going to play the C sharp and the diminish with the G. So again, for you forgot the melody. Our hearts, the D with A. We always croon G7 with D. And so what's good? Nothing changed with our left hand G and D. We're changing mode for the major mode to the minor mode. Our hands are slightly. D with A. Heart of you. By 1 pa. Last one. A major 7. Tune your heart to mind the way it's used to be. Just only with one finger if you want. Of course, we do more simply. What I'm doing, join with me in harmony and sing with a flat 5. Sing a song of loving. We've got G minor with D to be together. B flat there, minor 6 with F. And before A minor with E too long, there'll be no desafinado. G with D, okay? When you with F. Your heart to me completely. E with the fifth one, the E flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That the B flat. From ear to ear, same thing. Bum, ba, da, da, bum, bum, ba. It's up to you. Okay, then you won't be slightly out of tune. You will sing along with me. Bum, ba. Okay, from the last. There'll be no desafinado when you give your heart to be completely. Oh, sorry, I go back to the start because there'll be no desafinado when you give your heart to me completely. The E flat 7 or completely, then you won't be slightly out of tune. You sing along with me, and then da 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 da. Or you start again, okay? Love is like a never-ending melody. So thank you very much for your attention. I think you have all the tools to make a beautiful song. It's a fantastic song and so rich. And I hope to see you again on my channel. You can explore my channel. You may be discovering my love for Michel Legrand, Tom Jobim, of course, and other ones. And but I do my best to make very close, very near to you for the beginners. And I hope you enjoy, because it's only a pure enjoy, a pure pleasure. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to see you again. That's simply. But you can explore my channel. You discover a lot of things very interesting. And don't forget to check the transposition key. You see, my voice is at the limit at the moment, but it's just only a guide. It's not a performance about me, but I mean, and I should sing like completely at the limit. So thank you very much, and I see you again. Bye bye.